We're helping you to create a life you don't need a vacation from. I'm super excited about today's talk. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller, and welcome back to our YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and Twitter Live. Our focus today is empowerment. Our focus today is making a commitment to get better with age and looking at principles that will make that happen. As you just seen, our organization is celebrating 2 years of existence. 2 years. And tomorrow is going to be a grand day because we have an event that's open to the public. For those who follow our platform, we're encouraging them to come out and share with us. This morning, I'm joined with my kingdom brother and close friend, Franco Charles in Houston, Texas. How are you doing, Franco?
Well, Coach Ricardo, I'm doing very well. I'm excited. Congratulations. 2 years. Time does fly, my friend.
Time does fly. You know, someone said to me, bro, this ain't no 2 year platform. You've been doing what you've been doing for more than 25 years. actually.
That's right.
And I said, yeah, but according to the state of Texas, the LLC is 2 years. And so that's the focus, man. And Charles, so you have seen the journey. You've been a lifelong friend of mine now, and a lot of people don't know, but when this was even being considered, you were a part of that conversation. Tell our viewing audience a little bit about Franco Charles.
Well, I'm Franco Charles, originally from Nassau, Bahamas, where my good friend Ricardo and I are both from the Bahamas. Born and raised, moved to Houston about, I'd say 20 years now, and married to a beautiful, beautiful lady named Carol, and we have beautiful kids. And I run the privilege of having Empower Leadership with her, and we provide organizational development, one-on-one coaching, and we help others to really know how to tap into their potential. And it's been a journey. It's been a journey, Coach. But hey, listen, LLC said 2 years, but the experience is definitely over 40.
Yeah, well, for a long time, bro, I have lived, but I don't think I've lived correctly. And I'm still working on trying to learn how to live life right. Yeah. And I realize it is possible for one to live a long time and live wrong. Not because we increase in age, we increase in wisdom automatically. Right. You have been the empowerment guy. You've structured a company that is committed to helping people to elevate their level of performance. Why? Tell us a little bit about that.
That's an interesting observation. LLC as well. Most of the time people think we're ministry, but we're definitely an LLC as well. And thanks to you for coaching me over the years and ensuring that all the documents are set, and that's what you've always been vital. The goal is really helping people to know exactly what needs to be done in their life. And you made a point. We could be living, but we could be living at the wrong things. And what we've been focusing on over the years is providing strategies to help people to really show up each day to really win. Life is really not that complicated, Coach. Yep. Life is really not that complicated. I came to find out we make it complicated. Yep. We make it complicated because we don't have the necessary tools to live life the way we're supposed to.
When you think about empowerment, when you think about your journey this far, what inspires you, man? Because you know what? Franco Charles have been going at it for a while as well. And as we celebrate our anniversary, you can appreciate every effort that we have put forth because you've seen our platform grow and develop over the past 2 years. But when I look at you, I'm like, a lot of people don't know. Guess what? Franco Charles is a guy who has been chipping away at purpose and potential being maximized. And so I want to know what inspires you, what motivates Charles to keep on going.
Man, Coach, I tell you what, you and I talk about this all the time, and I'm gonna let you talk about the breakthrough we both got yesterday. Yeah. But going back to even what you said, but with watching you, and the great thing that contributed to me was really having somebody in your life that can push purpose in your life. For 22 years now, you and I have forged a strong and covenant relationship. For me, it's really looking back at where I came from. I mean, I grew up in a home where my mother migrated from Haiti. My dad never lived in the home. I really paid full contribution to the area I grew up in. It's Nassau, Bahamas, right through Dane Street. Yeah. It's really the lack. I hate lack. It's really living every day without passion. I had no dreams. So looking at all the materials we provide today, Coach, even I am amazed.
Wow. Yeah. You've been producing materials though.
Man, thank you.
And looking back from whence you came, I mean, you have to start realizing, boy, God's been good to me. He's been amazing. What a journey. There are a lot of people who think, boy, Charles lucky. Was there luck involved in this or just outright divine involvement combined with a solid work ethic? So what was it luck?
Man, Coach, listen, it's all God. We can turn this thing for a church for a while. Right. It's really all God, but the most important thing is like God could give you a hope and a dream, right? And we're still realizing it. Coach, I haven't hit my peak yet. I'm still getting started. Yep. I'm still wanting to see God do some great things, but it's all God. I owe everything that I'm doing right now in 1992 when I got really touched by the hand of God, and it was in a living room right through the little ghetto area. We didn't have bedrooms. What we had was actually shower curtains and bedroom sheets that separated the rooms. We didn't have partitions. We didn't have everything. I'm living in this beautiful house, all gone. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you right now, you could put me in the cardboard and I'll still praise him. You could put me in the back of a bush, I'll still praise him. And that's the beautiful thing that has kept me over the years. And even when I encounter individuals, they say, man, you look like you've never changed. It seems like you always been, it's a compliment, but I know what they're saying. Yeah. It doesn't matter what I have today. Everything goes back to what God has done and fueling that passion to say, listen, I can share this story with others as well. And that's where it all started, Coach.
You've made adjustments. A lot of people haven't made adjustments. A lot of people have not evolved. You have evolved. If you go back and look at Franco Charles, you would have noticed Franco Charles has evolved over the years. However, the core purpose of Franco has always remained the same.
Thank you, Coach.
You're a communicator. You're a people's developer. You're a strategist. But at the end of the day, you still find creative ways to evolve and come into new years and new seasons as a more refined person. Where did you pick that up from? Where did you pick up the commitment to saying, I'm not going to stay stuck with my old ways because times and things are changing? I remember you came to my conference in Arlington, Texas. Years ago, I had you come in to assist me with my Children of Destiny conference, and we were going over to the meeting. And as I was getting dressed, I pulled out thinking I was sharp. And you said, brother, I just want you to know, listen, that's too much starch in that jeans, man. They don't do that starch thing like that no more. That's old school. And
you look like a cowboy.
Yeah. Even then, you were pushing not only me, but you were pushing a lot of people to realize, adapt. Don't stay stuck. And there are a lot of people who have been stuck and they have not adapted. They've not changed over the years. You have changed. What made that such a part of who you are? And where did that come from?
Man, that's, Coach, I appreciate you. Listen, as a good friend and observing that, it's really hard sometimes to really find people that can let you know the changes that you're making. Yeah. I can say one of the things that has helped me evolve is really having good people in my life. And I know I keep going back to you because most people are not aware that this relationship has been forged over the last 22 years. Yeah. Some people today can't have friends for less 2 days. Some people can't even have friends in 2 minutes. Yeah. So watching you and I as iron sharpen iron, as a friend sharpen the face and the countenance of another, it's really been in that environment, but also internally having the desire to always want to be better, always wanting to change things, always wanting to share, and always learning from others that are doing it itself. I pay a number of times of watching the models. When I say the models, I'm talking about Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and the people that are actually succeeding. You and I like to coin it, modeling the masters. Yep. So that's I find that's what really contributed over the years of watching people who are doing it better than me.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's helped.
Watching people who are doing it better. There are a lot of people, Charles, who won't glean from someone who's doing it better than them because of jealousy.
Too much pride, Coach. Too much pride. Arrogant people don't watch others. They get jealous and they get envy. They get envious. Arrogant people do not watch others. They think they got it all. Tony Robbins said something in this video on Netflix. I'm not your guru. He said too many people live in their own head. Everybody think they right in their own head. Wow. The Bible said there's a way that seems right to a man, but the end thereof is death. Yep. In other words, if I keep consistently thinking I'm right, I lead everything that I have to destruction. That's why it's important that you get coaches, you get mentors, and you watch people, again, that are doing it better than you. You got to get rid of that arrogance.
Wow. Someone is doing it better than you.
Every day.
And you ought to learn from them. And you ought to be willing to learn from them. Now, there is a difference between trying to be someone else and learning from the high value things that you can get from someone without losing yourself. Talk to us about that, because there are some dynamics. Franco is Franco, Ricardo is Ricardo, and we've become really good at learning how to just stay in who we are while still gleaning and learning from others. Talk to us about the skill set that one must learn how to acquire when it comes to extracting the gem from a master, a leader, an influencer, a coach, without losing yourself, because you've done that really well as well. Over the years, you followed the late Dr. Miles Monroe, you followed Rod Pashley. I mean, you've had some major influences in your life, but yet you still remain to be Franco Charles, getting from them what they could give you without losing yourself. Talk to us about that.
Coach, impartation is not cloning, okay? Impartation is not cloning. You see, I literally, and I can say this, and I'm walking around with at least 4 different legacies of anointing on my life. Wow. 4. Yeah. Where I access and come into an environment with individuals that have imparted into my life. Yeah. Impartation is not cloning. Yeah. That's the secret sauce. Yeah. Most people feel as though when they've been imparted to, they have to become their spiritual father, their pastor, their leader, their mentor, their coach. No. The moment you begin becoming somebody else, you're cheapening your value. Yep. One of the things that has kept me, and even over the years on the street, was being real. Yep. Coaches, the whole thing about effective living and being empowered, yep, the person must learn to be real. I found that the essence of you becoming great is you knowing who you are. Yep. That's where the fuel comes in. Yep. That's where the passion remains. Yep. And that's where the consistency just continues to just boil up on the inside of you. If you look at a person who look real close, right? Yep. I can tell you immediately why they're not consistent, why they're not empowered, and why they're not living the effective life. You want to know how? No. They haven't discovered who they are. Oh, bam. The power is in knowing you. Yeah. Because you're going to go in environments, people say, oh, your tone, I don't like the way you act. A lot of people, coach, over the years have been trying to change this, but they have been useless in trying to do so. They have not succeeded. They have not succeeded. Here's why. Your personality is the currency to your purpose. You lose who you are, forget purpose. Wow. If you lose who you are, forget potential. Because often, who do men say? That I am. Yeah. You know I'm warming up, coach. But that's the essence of it. Know who you are. Because people will say this stuff. So many people are living by other people's opinion of who they think they should be. Yes. You will never live the effective living life. You'll never live in power. Wow. That's what works for me.
Franco, you said something just now. If you're watching today, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined with Franco Charles out of Houston, Texas. Listen, guys, this guy has been helping so many people, and I'm so blessed to have him as a brother and their friend. And we were talking, and you said that people would say things like, I don't like how you talk. You just talk so strong, and why you walk such a way. What and so. If you don't know who you are, you have a tendency of possibly dimming your initial light and losing the power that comes from your authenticity that only you can bring to the planet. So that's correct. So you have, like you mentioned, have been viewed as, boy, he's a different kind of guy, as I am. One guy said to me a few years ago, you're a little bit too much. You're too much for me. You're too much. And it took me a while, Charles, to realize when he said you're too much, that did not lessen my value. That just simply let me know that I'm not the one for him. As a coach, as a trainer, as a speaker. It's not that I'm not valuable. It's that my services is not for him. And I had to now not dumb down myself to try to do what he wanted me to be.
Don't do it.
I needed to stick with who I am, because now I'm 100 times better than the guy he met, and I'm more than who I was then. So if he think I was much then, Charles, check me out now. So for the people who are watching us, who are struggling with that whole concept of abandoning self, and first and foremost, let's say before you could even abandon self, you have to discover that you had a self and really appreciate the value of self, and then you have to guard yourself from losing self. because it's possible to lose yourself. Talk
Yes.
to us about not abandoning self a little bit more, because once again, I understand what you're saying, but I want our viewing audience to realize the value is in you being you.
You better believe it, Coach. You better believe it. And there's nothing else to teach.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to add to that.
Yeah.
Because here it is, you're trying to get somebody to go after their dream, but they're not even a dreamer. You're trying to get somebody, this is one of the major challenges I have with coaching. I can determine how successful a person is going to be coached, not by how they're going to do the work. I determine if a person is going to waste my time or I just take their money. Most people say, oh, we just do it for money. It's a business.
Yep. Come on.
I can tell not if they're going to do the work. I can tell by the essence of their language.
Wow.
You know you.
Yeah.
Everything starts with you understanding who you are.
Yeah.
If you don't know who you are, you will never know what you have.
Yeah. Wow. Right.
And if you don't know what you have, you will not know what you're going to take to the world.
Yeah.
You must know at least, you know what? I'm confident. Let's work with that. I can work with confidence.
Yeah.
You know, I want better things for my life. I can work with that. But when a person comes in and they're like, well, you know, my friends say, my mother always, you're not sure about yourself. That means now we have to go through a discovery, which answer the question. Here it is. You have to begin to build a relationship with you.
Wow.
If you don't build a relationship with you and get to know who you are, everybody already have a title for you. Here's the deal. When people can define you, they will limit your capacity.
Wow.
Don't let them define you. Yeah. That's why Jesus had, when let's go to scripture, when Jesus had association around him, you start with your core, your association. Yeah. The people around you, if they don't know you, you are in the wrong environment. And please hear me out, listeners, those that are viewing right now. Yeah. That is the number one obstacle of not achieving anything. Yes, you must believe in yourself, but you must also have those around you. Right association is key. Somebody was speaking to you and telling you, man, listen, great job today. Hey, listen, man, I saw what you did today. Man, that graphic looked good. If you're not having that, they're not cheerleaders.
Yep.
They potential boosters.
Wow.
So it starts with the person, Coach. I can't stress that enough. They have to know what's on the inside of them so that they can at least start honing on to that. And I discovered this in 1992. I knew somehow I had the ability to speak. Yeah. But over the years, I had people say, man, you like to talk. Man, you long-winded. Man, why you don't shut up? But now my mouth makes me money.
Yeah.
And they still at the grocery store. Watch what people try to kill, because it's what's going to make you what you should be.
Wow. Mm-hmm. My mouth makes me
money. My mouth makes me money.
Hey. My
either I'm emptying, either I'm at a party, either I'm opening up a conference. My mouth helped me to travel. You saw it with a good friend of mine. My mouth got me to Ethiopia. My mouth got me to Indonesia. My mouth got me to Uganda. My mouth is getting me around. You better help me here, Coach. Know who you are. What people are trying to kill is probably your greatest value.
But the vast majority of people don't know who they are, and so they want you.
Don't know, Coach.
They want you to come on and be like them. Go the broad way. Go the broad way, and the Bible tells us the narrow way.
Like them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, my mouth bought my house. My mouth bought my car. Come on.
This is the breakthrough you and I got yesterday. Yeah. It's very hard for people who are not comfortable with themselves to talk well about themselves.
Oh, say that again.
Oh, I'm going to say it again, Coach. I'm going to say it again. It's very hard for people who are not comfortable with themselves. Loving on themselves.
Yeah.
To speak well about themselves. In my house, I got about 4 mirrors.
Oh, cool.
Because when I want to see empowerment, I just look at myself.
Come on, say
when I want to see beauty, I just look at myself. See, already somebody has a problem with this, and you know who's gonna have a problem with this? Somebody who don't know themselves.
Right. They've never taken the time to value themselves.
Somebody who knows their confidence. They're like, come on, brother. They cheer me on. In other words, I intimidate weak people.
Whoo! Say that again.
I intimidate weak people. Millie, you should see when I get around them. They find everything wrong about me. I'm 47, so I already recognize it in my 20s.
Yeah.
Watch this. Two things that's going to happen in your life. You're going to either impress people or intimidate them.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Coach.
You're going to either impress people or intimidate
them.
I have been in my share of meetings, Charles, in my share of settings where you're right. It comes across like, are you intimidated? You ought not be. I'm a man. I remember years ago, Franco, Miles Monroe was doing a conference and he had a Q&A session and a lady spoke and she said, I want to be like Les Brown and I want to be like Zig Ziglar, and those were the two names she used. And the late Dr. Monroe said at the time, he said, are you Bohemian? I thought, where is he going with this? And he says, you can be better than them. I said, what?
That's right.
He said, buy all of Les Brown's books, buy all of Zig Ziglar book. He says, read everything they know, learn all that you know. He said, bring all that you bring to the table, all that they bring to the table, and you can be. I had never heard someone spoke so strong.
Coach, it's from him I learned the confidence. It was even from Dr. Miles I learned the confidence. And sit on the Pastor Pasley for 2 years. Everybody thought Pastor Pasley was a big, tall, old white preacher, arrogant like nothing.
Yep.
Watch all of people who are great.
Yep.
Watch all the genius. They were always being stigmatized.
Yeah. Wow.
As arrogant.
Wow.
In other words, creativity will always be criticized by the weak.
Wow. Creativity will
always be criticized by the weak. That's why I'm telling you. You will never see greatness birth in a weak environment.
Wow.
It needs solid things.
Yeah.
It needs people who are willing to show up in your life, Coach, and say, boy, you are bad today. My good God, I never knew
Yeah. It is in those environments you're able to do greatness, great things.
In those, without a doubt, without any doubt.
Yeah. So there is an environment that we need to consider being in, because environment really does matter. Environment helps to establish the growth to which we will acquire. If you put a tree that has the potential of being 24 foot tall inside of a pot and you put it in your house, it will never become what it was destined to be.
Wherever you put that seed will determine the capacity.
Wow.
Wherever you put it.
Yeah.
Coach, let's get it off ourselves, because they can think now, look at them. Let's go to Jesus.
Yeah.
You love Jesus, don't you?
Yeah.
That's your Savior, and that's your Lord.
Yeah.
Tell him go back to Nazareth.
Yeah.
I call it the Nazareth syndrome.
Yeah.
I look out for those people.
Yeah.
The moment people could say, yeah, that's just Ricardo. He's from Town. The moment people can define your location, people can define your identity, and they think they know who you are, you already limited. That's why you can't allow people to define you. They say, isn't that Mary's son? Isn't that Joseph's son, the carpenter? Now they went straight to his profession. So the moment they can identify your profession, they identify your status. What people are trying to do, they're trying to define you. And if people can define you, like Dr. Phineas said, they can label you. And when they label you, that's when they're trying to understand you. But you have to be to a point that, listen, leave that environment. I've been teaching in the last several days, Coach, trying to get people to leave where they are. If where you are is not helping you grow, leave. If what you're in is not adding to you, you must leave. Why? Because your potential and purpose is at risk. Nothing good come out of Nazareth except Jesus. Right? Watch this. He left it. You got to leave what's trying to kill what you have.
Ooh.
But Coach, real quick, here's why most people will not leave. Their loyalty has become slavery.
Wow.
Their loyalty has become slavery.
Wow.
They're not going to ever leave. I'm not going to leave my pastor. I'm not going to leave this and that. Then God bless you.
Have become imprisoned to an environment that has kept them stuck from maximizing their potential.
And you and I know we've seen it over the years. They call it loyalty, Coach.
So I must learn to understand that I can become so loyal that I can sabotage myself from ever maximizing my potential. A lot of people don't want to hear that message, Franco Charles.
Coach, what you and I put out every day, every week, my videos probably get no more than 12, 15 likes and so views and over that. But in the back end, I still getting contracts. I still get an opportunity. So whether somebody view the video, your video, my video or not, we have the information. The difference at the end of the day is going to be revealed in results. The difference at the end of the day is going to be revealed in results. I know friends and individuals that I grew up with 20 plus years ago, close people, and they still at the same place.
Wow.
But I'm not.
So what you're saying here, Charles, in addition, I like this because I think somebody needs to really grab a hold of this. And that is, if you're going to become who you are destined to be, maximize your potential, you're going to have to take that plan out of that pot and put it in an environment where it could become what it needs to be.
I can see that visually. That's beautiful, Coach. Yes,
keeping that plan in that pot, on that porch, inside that house, in that corner, that plant will never be what it was destined to be in its.
It will never be it, Coach. And that's Coach, and that's what hurts my heart. So going back to the second question that you asked, that's what fueled my passion. I hate seeing that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that little boy growing up in Beantown. I hated that environment because it never spoke to my potential. The people I around never spoke to. I never grew up around dreams. You and I know, and it's not that the Bahamas is a bad place. My environment was bad. It was not until 1997 when I left to go to World Harvest. My life totally changed. Environment is key, Coach. Environment is key. Identity and environment. Very key, Coach. Very, very key.
Watch it. I'm going to plug another one in it. Environment. Someone watching this, you write this down. Environment. Watch this. Environment. What was the other one you said?
Environment and identity.
I watch this. Environment, identity, and association.
Oh my God!
Add that third one in there, Charles, because you have been the difference maker to speak into my spirit and remind me. Boy,
Thank
go
you,
on. Now let me ask you. You said something early on. You said, "Listen, this is a business. This is a service I offer as a.
This is not a ministry."
Yeah. As a guy committed to helping people, there are some people who haven't figured that out or have accepted that.
They cheap people. Cheap. I don't attract cheap people. They get mad with me. They think I'm all about money.
Why do we have so many of our people who are close to us? I think we talk about this off air on numerous occasions. We talk about the fact that there are people who they know you're capable of helping them, but they're not prepared to pay the price to get the assistance because they want it free from you, but they won't ask Tony Robbins for free. They won't.
It's so easy, Coach. You and I discussed this so many times. That's why we can just jump into this. You know what it is, Coach?
What's that?
Need. Need is attached to value. They don't think they need you or me.
Yep. Wow.
Until a person know that they need you, your value increase. So, but watch this, Coach. You're gonna love this, which we talk all the time. I don't wait for them to need me. I go where I'm needed.
Come on. Go where you need it, and you'll be appreciated.
Don't wait for people to need you.
Yeah.
This could be in relationship. This can be, you go where you need it. Somebody wants what you have. Until the ones who start trying to figure it out, Nazareth syndrome. He had to leave Nazareth and watch what happened. But remember, he just went home just to do a reunion. And he could only do but a few miracles. You keep entertaining that environment that doesn't value you, you'll be limited to few. That's why, Coach, most people don't realize their dreams or their goals. Go ahead, Coach.
Some people limit you based on familiarity. I know from whence you came.
I know who your mother is.
Yeah.
I know who you used to be. Baby, who I used to be, turn the page. Change 10 times from the last page.
Hey, what are in your view? You know, there are people who have a misconception about success and the hustle and the drive and the determination and they're judging from a distance what they don't have an understanding about. What's your view there? I mean, you're on your hustle, your grind, your commitment to becoming your best self. I am. A lot of other people are, but there are a lot more people who just don't understand the hustle. They have a very limited misunderstanding about success. What's your thought on the angle to which people now label success?
Success is relative. It all depends on the individual. Yep. I like what John Maxwell said. And John Maxwell said success is the fulfillment of a predetermined goal. Yep. You see what I'm saying? My goal of what I want to do, I want to really be financially stable. Yep. I don't do a whole lot of things. I only do things what I'm good at. Yep. I know how to trade and buy gold. Yep. That's why I stay in jewelry. I know how to do direct sales. Yep. That's why we're getting into the furniture. So you have to do and stay in where you are at. Yep. But the main thing about it, Coach, I'll be honest with you. I like expensive things. Therefore, I have to have money.
Yeah, come on. Yep.
And I want to make sure my family able to eat. I remember in college, for 2 years, I ate noodles. It feels good every now and then to bite into a steak.
Yeah, come on, right?
I mean, if you're going to buy a steak, you got to have steak money.
Come on, if you're going to buy a steak, you got to have steak money.
I can't go to Sawgrass and start Shaka Taliban. They call security.
They have no understanding what you're saying.
So where do you want to be? You want to define as success or being comfortable or having enough that's my goal. My goal is I want to be able to get out of debt of everything that I have, all of the financial obligations that I have. And that's my goal. I'm not there yet, Coach.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get there. I promise you, Coach, and I give you this, and I'm going to say to all the viewers, I was not born to pay bills and die. I will be successful. I promise you that from here to God.
Yeah. I was not born to just pay bills.
I was not born to pay bills and then die. I will be successful. Watch.
Somebody needs to write that down and own that. Own that.
And the reason why I believe it, Coach, is this: from whence I came. I never knew I would leave the Bahamas and be in the U.S. I'm not where I want to be, but good God, I can taste it. I see it, Coach. I can feel it.
I'm so not where I used to be. I am so not where I used to be.
But I'm so glad I am where I am right now, Coach.
I am. Franco, what inspires you? What keeps you going when you're feeling down? Because the empowerment guy have down days. What is your down days like? How do you deal with those?
Coach, my down days come every day.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I go through a minor light depression. And I've been experiencing this for probably from my teenage years. Most people are not aware of that. Yeah. But there are a number of things that I do. And the reason it doesn't come because of what I experienced or the things I went through. It's just life. And when it hits me, Coach, everybody that's watching, hear this real quick. When my discouragement comes, it literally comes like a dump truck. I literally can't get out of bed. I literally feel it so much. And here's the reason why. What you call to, you tested in the most. I call to empower. And the word empower means to authorize. I'm out here trying to tell people, listen, you can do it. You're authorized. God has put some stuff in you. You can dream big. When that thing turns on me, Jesus, Coach, my good God. 2 things I do every day as a routine. It's a mantra. It's just something I do. I have a number one, I have a confession of what I will just say it out loud. Yep. And it came from not New Age. It didn't come from Buddha. It came from Jesus. Yep. Jesus taught us throughout the scriptures over the years how to actually build that self-confidence. When you hear self-confidence and believing in yourself, people really think it's New Age, that you're really focusing on the universe. No, his name is God, Jehovah Jireh. He have a number of names. I go through it. Can I do it real quick, Coach?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm strong.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
Yeah.
I'm encouraged.
Yeah.
I'm beautiful. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. Oh my God, Coach, time as I get to the 6th one, I'm lit up like a light bulb.
Yeah. I got it going on. And then I pray. Confession and pray. Yeah. Say what you got to say. Come on and talk to your creator. And
you better talk to me. Because Jesus said, I am the door.
Yeah.
I am the way.
Yeah.
I am the truth.
Yeah.
I am the light. Most people have a problem with I am because of the I. They say, you remember Satan, he got kicked down from heaven because he used I too much. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jesus used the I.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I and my Father are one.
Yeah.
I must go.
Whenever I pray, my Father hears me.
You better talk about it, Coach.
What Abraham was, I am.
I am. Most people, you're not going to find a whole lot of people talking the I am concept. So that's basically what really helped me, Coach. And I tell you, it works for me. And I'll encourage anybody to do it.
Yeah. Franco, you're not afraid of upgrades. Let's go back there for a minute. While we're getting ready to go into our third year effective living, I'm a real big believer. If you can upgrade, because there's something that comes with upgrade. It's called better. Okay. Now somebody said all upgrade isn't better. That's in the eye of the beholder. That's all depending on where you sit.
Right.
But the reality of it is, it's called an upgrade for a reason.
But not for a reason.
You're okay with the term upgrade. You're okay with elevating your life to new levels that you have found yourself capable of now acquiring. Talk to our viewing audience who, they want better, Franco, but they're afraid of an upgrade. They're afraid of an upgrade in the car, afraid of the upgrade in the environment, and afraid of an upgrade of association. So don't let an upgrade car intimidate you. Don't let an upgrade house intimidate you. Don't let an upgrade environment intimidate you. You are okay with upgrades. You are not afraid to walk into an environment that says, hey, I may be the least here now, but give me some time. This is my upgrade. I will become familiar with this space because this is where I belong. I like an upgrade. What's your view on the whole term of an upgrade?
Coach, if you do not upgrade, you will never grow. And my wife is the one who taught me this. Every week or weekend, we try to find ways to upgrade. And it's not just going out and doing stuff. If you are not upgrading, you're not going to grow. And furthermore, there's three things that we live right here in our home. Eat good, live good, dress good. Now that sounds some simple to somebody like, oh, that's none. You got to give yourself something, reward yourself for your hard work. I mean, you work so hard. You work like a dog. But you need to find the time and say, listen, I'm going to reward myself. Every time you upgrade into anything, you are progressing. Anytime you upgrade, you're progressing. So your upgrade, and there's another one, upgrade is now a change of the word, Coach. They got another one.
Yeah.
It's called level up.
Level up.
Yeah. Level up. Yeah. Upgrade is where you just, change whatever it is that you have. Level up means you go into a whole nother dimension. Let me say this real quick and plug this in. If you work hard, you deserve the best in your life. And according to John 10:10, oh yeah, we know Bible, y'all. He said, I did not come, Satan come to steal, kill, and destroy. He don't want you to have good. He don't want you to enjoy your life. But Jesus said, I have come. There it is again. I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. Isn't that what effective living is about? That's what empowerment is about. He wants you to live the best. They that delight themselves in the Lord. There's word again, y'all. He will give you the desires of your heart. He loads us with his blessings daily. That's upgrade, Coach. That means God's intent and desire is he wants you to live the best. I want it, and I hope you want it too. Upgrade is important, Coach.
I think it's so important. I think we have
very, very important.
Franco, tomorrow, Effective Living will be joining, a number of people will be joining the Effective Living community during an event in Arlington.
Very good with that.
Oh man, I'm excited about it because with our event, persons will get a chance to just really come out and hang out, free food and fun and fellowship and like-minded people. We talk about association. Challenge our people to come on out, and they're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I think this is a place where, you know what, it's not going to take no major money from you. You're in the Dallas. You should come and check out. Go to the website and register. It's free registration. We want to be able to know how many people. Challenge our people. They need to come out.
Coach, I got to tell you, man, that's an upgrade right there. Most people are not aware. You've been doing this from the Bahamas, man, and always the thing that stood out to me. It is real good. Is your events are not financially challenging. Listen, folks, we wish we were in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Coach Ricardo hosts these events, monthly, yearly, all throughout the year. Take the time and get plugged into this. We're not asking you. We're asking you to invest in yourself. And the goal is everything that we talked about this morning. Listen, I can't stress this enough. Your environment is very important. Being around Effective Living, the team, and the various people that are part of this community, I'm telling you, you're going to walk away with something very, very good in your life. Not only will you walk away with something, you probably walk away with a few pounds you leave behind, because you're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to change your life. I implore you to go. I wish we could come, Coach. I really wish we come.
Well, listen, we're looking forward to when you guys pop down here to Dallas.
Yes, sir.
If you and the Arlington, Dallas, Fort Worth area, check this out. We're getting ready to do something great tomorrow. Watch this. So we'll be right back.
Congratulations.
Today, I had the distinct pleasure of being with Effective Living, doing exercises with Miss Sonia. Today, we had a fun day out here at River Legacy Park. The Effective Living community came together. Day with Effective Living today. We had a scavenger hunt, a nice walk around the park, as well as a great workout with Miss Sonia. All over again. We were dancing, we were doing burpees, but it was all in fun.
We have also had an opportunity to meet new people, and it has been a great day. You're not a part of the Effective Living community. We want to encourage you to do that, because it is a place that we can continue to have fun.
Involved a lot of dance moves as well as just basic workout moves, so it brought everybody together for all ages, and I think it was a great, fantastic workout. So next time we have something, we want to see you there. The more the merrier, and join us in this journey to create a life you don't need to take a vacation from. Our next Effective Living event will be July 17th. Mark your calendar. Saturday, July 17th.
All right. Love it.
We're doing it, and we're excited about it because we have so many people RSVPing and saying, hey, we're coming out. We're going to have a great time. Our team, Billy Johnson, Nidra, a whole squad, man, is coming out. They're going to help us. Brady. Listen, Nas is going to be out tomorrow.
Nas, okay.
You know, so we're going to do it grand. We're going to do it great. Now, doing it in Dallas, Fort Worth area tomorrow. But, Franco, they can join us. People from across the country and around the world can join us in the Bahamas, Effective Living. We're going to the Bahamas October 6th through the 10th. We call this one Living Effectively. We're teaching and equipping leaders and young people on how to take control of their lives and elevate themselves. That's what it's all about. And so,
man, that's awesome.
Now, before we go, I want you to talk to that person who don't feel empowered, but they have something to offer, but needs to be reminded. Don't settle. You know, the mere fact that they're existing is an indication that God still has a plan for them. And you showed up today. I mean, you got to tell yourself, hey, listen, I'm going to make the rest of the year the best of the year. So talk to our viewing audience and remind them, why settle? You can live empowered.
Coach, I appreciate it again. Congratulations, man. 2 years. You guys are going on your 3rd year. I'm really honored to be a guest on the show today. For the viewer and those that are watching right now, I know when I'm sharing words like this, it can somehow resonate, and sometimes it takes a moment to settle. But I didn't get here overnight and get where. I didn't get to the point where, not saying success or no, getting to a point that you believing and understanding that God has deposited something in your life for the world. I strongly believe that. I believe in the God ability. I believe that God has given me a potential, and I believe he has given you one as well. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to do 2 practices, if you don't mind. Until you identify your identity, until you know exactly what environment you're going to decide to be in. And the 3rd one, your association. These are the 3 things that are going to begin to create the journey for you. So I want you to do this. I want you to get up every day. First thing I want you to do is say something good about yourself, because the world is already prepared to tell you something bad about yourself. Then secondly, I want you to begin to take that very thing that you wrote down. It sounds so simple, but let me give you why I begin to do this. Growing up, as I mentioned, that's my story. My story is what allowed me to live out my power. That's why I share it all the time, y'all. In Revelation, it said that we overcome, watch it now, by the word of our testimony, okay, and by the blood of the Lamb. So your testimony, which is your story, is going to help you to identify what you either need to change, what you need to rearrange. That's why I share it all the time. Never allow anybody to stop you from sharing your story. Here's why. Your story has hidden secrets that empowers you. For example, knowing that I grew up in a home where I had to beg for money, knowing I had to go in a home where clothes was given to me by my neighbors, living in an environment where I never saw any, oh my God, oh. Coach, I never started enjoying Christmas until I got married to my wife. I never unwrapped or opened a Christmas gift until I got with my wife, Carol. I never had Christmas where I can have my own gift. Either the neighbor gave me a shirt, gave me shoes, everything I wore until I was 18, Coach, was hand-me-downs. That is why I don't let nobody get in my face when I'm trying to get myself a little, you hear the Bahamian, me little jacket. That's why I get upset with people. When people do know your story, they will try to stomp on you, but they don't know the pain you have to come out to turn your pain into purpose. So we're not here trying to sound all big, all confident. No, the confidence came because the pain. Ain't nothing more beautiful than a man that can be rebuilding himself, or man or woman, when your greatest project is going to be you. So when you hear the confidence is not because of existing possessions of now. It's materials that build over time. I want to end with this. You are empowered. I want you to dream, man. Don't just come on effective living and be in this environment every now and then and just walk away. You are a dreamer. You have goals. You have a dream on the inside of you. I believe in you. Now I need you to believe in yourself. Go to bed with the satisfaction that, listen, tomorrow I'm going to be better. And then when you wake up, you will have the determination to tell yourself, I'm going to be successful. Why? Because success is in my DNA. I have to. And then you begin to tell yourself, I can, I will, I must. End of story. I can't wait to see your dreams materialize. You got it on the inside of you. Let us experience it. Coach, thank you so much, man.
I can, I will.
Oh, you know that. Oh my God. Hey, imagine you walking around your house every day telling you, I can, I will, I must. In the said 5 times, and watch you bust a hole in your roof. You'll take off like a rocket.
Charles, listen, I have someone text right now. They said, well, I'm right now. You said one. You didn't give us the last two. That's what they said. They said,
well, the last two, you walk around, you confess.
Yeah.
You're talking out.
That's number two. You got to confess it.
Number two, you talk this thing out.
Yeah. Wow.
It's easy. That was the principle. It was caught up in it. You gotta tell yourself. Yeah. I give it to you at the end.
Yes.
I will get this. Yeah. You're trying to get a car. Then you have to tell yourself, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
But you ain't got no money. See, the moment you said you can get it and you confess it, now you just gave value that you are capable of having it.
Yes. Yeah.
I will get this.
Yeah.
I will get 5 contracts. I will get another opportunity. This will happen for me. I will succeed. My family is going to be well. So now that you've gotten up and you're able now to write the thing down, now you start saying it. There's only no other way I could say it, Coach. It's worked for me, and it's biblical because confession is what confirms your faith.
Yeah.
And Jesus did it.
Wow.
I must go through Samaria.
Wow.
Everything Jesus was going to do, he announced.
Hold on. Confession is what confirms your faith.
Confirms your faith.
Come on, confession is what confirms your faith.
Let's do this real quick, and I know we gotta go. I want you to 5 times say this. Say it 5 times and watch what happened on the inside of you. Let's practice empowerment. Say this one word.
Yes.
Say, I'm great.
I'm
great. What will you get to 4? I'm great. I'm great. You ready for number 4? I'm great. You ready for 5? I'm great. Ah! My God, Coach, I can't get no other way with it. That's just one.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
You want to do another one? Say this. Let's do it 5 times. Say joy. I got joy. Joy. I got joy. Watch when you get to the 4th one. Shout, I got joy. I got joy. You can't even make it to 5. Coach, that's it right there. That's it right, Mike. You want to do another one? Okay, I'm done. You got the point.
Franco, man, how can people get a hold of you, man? I love
They can go to our website. www.empower.training. They can follow me on Facebook. They can go to Instagram, Empower Leadership. Follow me right here on Facebook. Franco Charles, Carol and I, you'll see us there. We share a lot about our experience, our family. Just want to live the empowerment lifestyle, Coach. But I'm going to brag that. I feel this. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, listen, it's always a delight to have Franco Charles joining us here on Effective Living. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. You're helping a lot of people. I'm so grateful for your friendship.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, don't forget tomorrow, check us out.
Check that out.
In Park. In addition, guys, for those of you that have a platform or a service, the Online Training Authority, this platform, this business has designed itself to be a place where coaches, speakers, and teachers, leaders, influencers gather. So you don't have to actually have a lot of what people would have had in times past. You can actually hang out in this particular setting on this platform, the Online Training Authority. If you're a speaker, trainer, or coach, you want to register and be one there, because this is where people are going to get the equipping tools that's needed for their teams. You can get the trainers at this particular site. In addition, you can get trainers here, or watch this, you can become a trainer and be on the spot so people can find you right here. So what we want you to know is the Online Training Authority is a great place for trainers, speakers, and coaches. Connect there today. Now, for those of you in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, make sure you join us tomorrow for the fun day in the park. And last but not least, go to our website and check out the Effective Living Combo, $29.95. You can get yourself the shirt, the water bottle, and the wristband. Franco Charles, we're so excited about the future. We're so excited about how God is bringing things together, not only for us, but also for you over there in our leadership. God bless you, my brother. Keep soaring, keep shining. The best is yet to come for us.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. God bless.